The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Caldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
Jessamine. I told you. When you're older. Perhaps next year. You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's at court every day. Jessamine is... well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday. What did I do? I'll be good. I swear. Next year. I promise.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, what is your account?
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
leaving in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than...
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice-Overseer in Karnaka has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, If she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Long as it takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of zirconin umberwood.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed umberwood export to protect the trees.
I can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing a gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a river brush.
We don't want you.
Because it reminds me of good things.
He's running around over there.
You saw him?
Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? Welcome back. Please, take your time. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Oh, shit! Hey! Where do you think you're going? I'll crush you, you parasite!
Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
She says. And she'll leave him. Huh?
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Shut off the wall of light.
Just have to finish my shift. Then I can go home.
Hey, watch
Put my
out!
feet up.
What?
What's going on here?
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
Sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city travel along. This is the Duke. Must all know my voice by now. The new emperor sits on the throne in Dunwall, our rightful ruler. The first of her name. May she reign forever. There are some traitors who question her claim to the throne. Morally, Gibeah, treasonous nation skulking in the cold, gloomy north. If they want war, we'll give it to them, no matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. We're coming for fight for Delilah, to the bitter end.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
this door. Maybe the wind or something.
Let's go! I'll be wiping off your blood later.
Your face is covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Someone is asking for...
Brothers and sisters of my blood, and all the little people who make this great city turn to law. Must all know my voice. No. A new empress sits on the throne. Our rightful ruler, Delilah Coin.
Bad woman. I can...
Someone there. If they want war, we'll get many of you. No matter how many of you I have to sacrifice. Fight for Delilah. We'll fight for Delilah. To the bitter end.
Fountain? Yeah, the water gets nasty sometimes. Flows from the fountain to the conservatory basement. There's work
Hey! What happened here?
The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
Wicked lady, hunted and slithering things in the hours.
Huh?
What? Where'd she go?
She made, all snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Parmelia. Delilah wears the outsider's mark, and I won't let her escape.
Oh, where did you... What?
Grind your skull into a very fine. Hear how you die. I'll paint my nails and show. You should have stayed in your boring. Somewhere else. You don't stand a chance anyway. I'll tear you into pieces. I'll build my. Where did you steal this trick? Now isn't this a surprise? A touch of the outsider. That's a trick.
What? Huh? There was... You're being quiet.
Who is this?
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Who's running around the court? Ow!
Jindosh was tiresome. How does this even work? What's going on?
No one's here.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the the home of Aramis. Across the island, all of us who'd been with her in prison, they felt the magic return. Others joined, new faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal.
agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of... You're not one of us! Time to cry! Bleed! Oh, God, return! I'll tear you! Come back here!
Someone asking for trouble over there. Take that! Let go! You aren't going anywhere! I've got just the thing for you! Take it! You're dead! Thanks for... Oh, oh, that's hot!
No use running!
Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. An excellent choice. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
So, you again. Get back. What the fuck is going on here?
Kneel down to your betters!
I've been fighting scum like you since I put on the uniform!
Come back here! Wait for my orders! This won't take long. I'll kill. Bad move.
Look at you.
Curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth had some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The oak appears on the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy.
It'll be that sadistic.
I won't let you get. I don't want to die. I can't stand the likes of.
Well, what a pleasant surprise to see you again. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. Excellent choice. Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time.
Little world. How do you want to I have plenty of
This looks important. I wonder what it does.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. That feeling. The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. Please, no.
You're not so...
Somebody's down!
No way!
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. You'll find no finer offerings anywhere in Karnaka.
No, that's... Who does things like that?
That's your last mistake!
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.